Hello everyone and welcome to the second module in Autonomous Learning Environments and Self-Directed Learning. Module 2 is about teamwork and professional collaboration. In our module, this is the competence, so please take a second to read it. We also have the module competences, which are to determine the effect of teamwork strategies in face-to-face, virtual and blended learning environments, because we know all of you have a very different situation, and also to reflect continuously on your teaching practice based upon information and feedback drawn from daily experiences, colleagues, and experts. We are going to explore different concepts here, and these are all in order to grow as professionals. I would like to have a little activity about this picture, and it is, have you think which animals in the world are for you the best picture of teamwork and collaboration? In my case, it's ants, because I think in collaboration there's no queen. Even the queen has to work. So for me, ants are the best representation of teamwork. What about for you? Think about it and keep it in mind during this module. So the basic concepts of today are going to be teamwork, empowerment, communication, and follow-up. Let's start with teamwork. I would like to point your attention to this very colorful definition given by the Careers Advisory Service at the University of Kent, which tells us that teamwork involves working confidently within a group, contributing your own ideas effectively, taking a share of the responsibility, being assertive rather than passive or aggressive, accepting and learning from constructive criticism, and giving positive, constructive feedback to others. So, considering this very complete definition, are you a good team member? Which of these characteristics would you highlight in your own behavior? The basis of teamwork are different values such as commitment, coordination, trust, complementarity, communication, and respect. Is there any other that you would like to add to this formula? I don't like soccer, but I like what this team, particularly this soccer team, did for the Brazil 2014 World Cup. Colombia had not gone that far in a soccer World Cup for a long time because our other teams, our past teams, had focused on being stars, individual stars. So this team, on the other hand, they focused on working together and they achieved higher goals than those that, did it by themselves. So what makes teamwork work? First of all, a clear mission, vision, and projects. We have to share a clear mission, vision, and projects all together. Internal organization. This is important, and I would like to once again refer to the Colombian soccer team because Peckerman, their coach, he organized the team very well based on everyone's strengths. So I think that's something crucial. He also made tough decisions. He made tough calls to keep the organization going. Do you remember when Falcao was not, chosen to play? That was a difficult decision, but he had to make it for the team to be organized and to actually succeed. Experience also needs to be a part of teamwork. I mean, we have to have people in the team who are experienced at doing different roles and performing different roles. Flexibility. Even though there are leaders and even though there are standards and set procedures, teams that are successful are flexible with one another. Good leadership. Peckerman is just an example of that, but we need not a boss, but a leader. In a successful team, we need someone like an ant queen, not someone who wants to shine over the rest, but someone who's willing to do the hard work as well. And a good environment. Successful teams are, of course, good and positive environments. Second concept of the day, empowerment. So, to give someone more control over their life or more power to do something. That is Macmillan's dictionary definition of empowerment. In this process, people strengthen their capabilities, their trust, their mission, vision, and prominence in belonging to a social group. This process allows members to generate positive change in their everyday life situations. Why or how many times institutions are not changed or changes don't happen easily, and it is because employees don't feel empowered by their bosses or their leaders, or leaders don't feel empowered by their teams. So are you empowered in your institution? Think about your school, think about your place of work. Are you empowered? Does empowerment come from within or from outside? Do you get permission to do things? Do you get control over your life and over your decisions as a professional, or are you micromanaged all the time? So the elements of empowerment could be the ones mentioned in this graphic organizer: leadership, teamwork, assertive communication, access to information, organization, and responsibility. This is not a hierarchy; it's just different elements, that empowerment needs to have. But if we don't have one of them, of course, empowerment is going to be more difficult. For example, let's extract access to information from the formula. If people are not informed of things, people don't know where they're going or why they're doing things, it's very difficult for them to actually do them well. So these elements are important for people to feel empowered and to take the plunge and to actually contribute to the environment. Another important element of empowerment and of teamwork in general is communication. Communication is a tool that allows flow of information in organizations and teams, facilitating the attainment of personal, organizational, and team goals. It is really bad when in a team there's someone who wants to control communication and doesn't want people to know information. So it is very important to open channels of communication. Nowadays, with the advent of technology, this comes very easily. We can do it by phone, we can have platforms, we can have email. But think about a team without communication. Think about everyone doing, whatever they can on their own without communicating to other members. So why communication is important and necessary? This is kind of a cascade effect. Information is shared within the team. Team members have knowledge. Knowledge is power. Sense of power gives members sense of belonging and dedication. And dedicated members will contribute more and feel valuable to the team. So as I said before, it's a cascade effect. If we provide teams with information or if we share information, success is guaranteed. And last but not least, we have another component, which is follow-up. Follow-up allows people to diagnose, evaluate, and change the results of the work done at different points of the project. Many times, projects are not successful because follow-up is not carried out on time. So either if it's a leader or a team member, the person in charge of following up on a project, on an initiative, or on an idea, it is important to do it, to get everyone on board and to continue working towards the goal that everyone shares. So this coming week, it's all about teamwork and collaboration. I invite you to ask any questions you may have in the Troubleshooting SOS forum. Check our readings for the module, they're very interesting. We include McMahon's, which proposes a strategy for, 17 strategies for teamwork and collaboration in places. McMahon's article is available through Virtual Savannah, so you can gather it from there. We also have COFA Online Teamwork and Collaboration. This is a fabulous resource. It's a video that you can access from the University of North South Wales in Australia. We have Romani, who talks about collaboration in Finnish education. This is also a video. And Smith, a very short article, is 3 to 5 pages about communities of practice. So I invite you to do all of the core materials. As you can see, there are only 2 texts and 2 videos to facilitate, life for you. So I invite you to do all of the readings and all of the watching and to be prepared for our session and for our discussions in the forum. Don't forget to take a look at the module checklist to keep track of your activities. And when in doubt, contact me. Remember, you can go to the Troubleshooting SOS forum, my email, through WhatsApp, but beware. This week there was a situation about contacting me that way, and it is that you were not respecting my personal times. So make sure you contact me within working hours. Okay. Also, Skype or Google Hangouts can be scheduled if you need one. Good luck with Module 2 and see you later.